Hello everyone, Guamadness here with yet another video. Here I'm going to show you tanking VMoL Lorcage on the twins, Vashai. We are using the original strat is what I like to call it. I don't know if there's another name for it, but that's just what I'm sticking to. So basically what I'm doing here is I'm going to initially taunt Skinrai and then bring my boss over to the top right of my half of the circle. This tank will always start at the top circle and tank him in the top right corner. Once he puts in a gate down, just like that, you're gonna kite him out, make sure he's out of the negate, retaunt before you dodge roll, of course. Then you need to bring him straight back. As soon as he's out, you're gonna turn him towards the wall. Conversions, every time you lift his hands on dark air, you're as a dark flare, Every time he does that, you want to tell your group there's a conversion, and they should convert. But basically what your tank's doing is you're just going to dodge roll out, taunt before you dodge roll, then you bring him out. As soon as he's out, you're going to turn him towards the wall. It's that simple. That's all you really have to do on this side. It's really simple. The thing is, the DPS got to have a lot of burn on it, so preferably you want to have an Alkosh tank on this side. You want to have as many synergies and Alkosh up all the time for the extra deeps on Vashai. So again, how this is working: negate, taunt, dodge roll out, kite out, turn towards wall. Conversion is called, group converts. Real simple. This is all that you do for the entire fight whenever you're tanking Vashai. So one thing that should be covered is the prayer phase, which I call the yin yang phase. Whenever they do go into the prayer phase, we're doing the original strat. Right here, during the prayer phase, you need to go to the opposite boss. I'm yellow color, and I stayed on blue side. Every time that the boss does the explosion and colors are cleared, the groups are going to go to their original bosses. So the way that works, every time you have no color, I repeat, every time you have no color after the prayer phase, the entire 6 people, there's a left and a right group. The 6 people on the left are going to go to Skinrai, and the 6 people on the right are going to go to Vashai. And doing that, your team is composed of the right players. Every single time, instead of having 2 healers on one side or 2 tanks or whatever, problems that can occur. Group composition wise, we run 1 magic DK, ranged on left, and tank and healer, of course. So preferably you'd want your stam on the right side, magic on left, and you're putting magic on the left side so that they can DPS the blue boss, Vashai, once the prayer phase is started. You'll see that once prayer phase is started, what's going to happen is the yellow side, the left side, they're going to go and kind of hug that center line and be DPSing Vashai from range. But at the same time, the 6 other blues on the right side are going to be close enough to where they get the right color from their boss. Essentially, you're going to have this same group every single prayer phase to take out the ads until a conversion happens. When conversions happens, obviously you have to rotate, and we rotate clockwise with this. As soon as conversions happens, they cross the line, and it's real simple. Join the group and do your job. Again, originals, go into my original, keeping taunt as I'm bringing the boss back to position. Every time, whichever side your boss is on as a tank, you want to taunt from that opposite circle. So there, Vashai was at the 6 o'clock, coming through the entrance. So I brought Vashai over to the top half of the circle and I have him in the top right corner. And it's going to be the exact opposite if Vashai was at 12 o'clock. If Vashai was at 12 o'clock, then I would taunt him from the bottom half of the circle and bring him to the top right of the bottom half circle, coming from the entrance. Whenever they stay at the same sides, just like they did right here, you're just going to stay, keep taunt, keep that puncture on, big DPS boost. I went to my original. That half line is my marker. You have to be past that line to be completely safe. He was at 12 o'clock. I'm taking him to the bottom half now. It's just flip, flop, and repeat. That's all this boss really is. Tanks. Have any questions, comment, I'll answer them, or message me on PSN. It's whatever you want. Hope you enjoyed. That was a no-death run. Way to go, Grand Council.